So he's bed down. He's got a long rest. Connor, roll me a perception check for when you were keeping watch over the wagon.
Yes, I shall. That is an 11.
An 11. Okay, so throughout the night you don't really see much happening with the wagon. What you do see in the forest, the rustlings every now and then. But other than that, nothing really comes towards the wagon.
When you say rustling, are you talking about, animal movement? Or are you talking about, just general wind?
Give me a nature check.
Nature check? I can do that. Well, I'm clearly not paying attention.
You can't
it's 6.
tell. You can't tell. Just
can't tell.
rustlings, and you kind of prick up, and you think, "Oh, something coming," and then nothing comes.
I'm looking over. I'm just like, "What the fuck's that?"
So in the morning, you's all awake. What are you doing?
My plan is to go just a bit earlier than the other guys wake up, obviously, because I'm awake.
Yep.
I'm going to head into Arnold's room and I'm going to wake him up.
I'm going to go to Nicket's room, riddled with guilt over my medicine attempt the night before. Just, apologise, make sure he's okay, blame it on a hangover, or blame it on drunken behaviour, and now that I've got a hangover, and apologise. But out with, into his room, not within earshot.
Okay, so we'll do the Hillian and Arno bit first. So Hillian, you're in Arno's room.
So I'm actually in his room, and I'm just. Is there anywhere to sit?
Actually, all that's in this room is a bed.
Right, so I'm sitting at the end of his bed, just staring at him, just kind of after doing my checks and things like that, and because I don't require a lot of sleep, I'm actually just bold as fuck. So I've sat at the end of his bed just a bit earlier, waiting for him to get up because I'm sitting a wee bit bored, and I'm just sitting staring at him, going, "Did I wake him up now? No, he needs his rest. I mean, it was a bit of a long day, and so I'm just sitting there waiting for him to wake up. So I'm just sitting staring at him, waiting. So.
You need to stop doing that!
Right, well, do you want to hurry up and get up? I'm sitting here, I've told you, I'm an adventurer, I like to adventure, you sleep and you snore all the time for way too long.
We get separate rooms!
Right, well, do you know what I mean?
You could have went anywhere!
Right, well, true. Listen, I just wanted to, I told you I was going to come in and fill you in the story the night before.
You said I was to come to you!
Well, do you know what, I maybe... maybe I didn't hear that right. We did have a couple of drinks last night. Obviously, what you did with that bartender, that was ridiculous. What you'd done to him because you were absolutely drunk.
I was just asking him questions from a book.
No, do you not remember what you did after?
No. I get sent to bed by somebody I don't know.
No. You get carried to bed. You were that drunk.
So I can't really.
Do you not remember that? Listen, no. see when we go out, I want you to, and obviously see Thybrush, you really insulted him as well. So I really, when we come out, I want you to just apologise to Thybrush and just say, "Listen, about last night, I'm sorry." And then no. Listen, we don't mention that at all. It's not something, and that's one of we just don't mention it. Listen, as I say, I don't mention it. I just go. We don't mention that at all. We don't mention that at all.
Why are you touching your ear?
I just, do you not think these look great?
They really make your eyes pop. Like it really completes the face. But
listen, I'm going to make you pop if you sit and tell them. About if you sit and tell him about his pal stabbing his other pal. I want you to drop that just now. Lose that from the book, make that a bonus book or like something in the back pages
like
of some. Yes, like it could have happened, it might not have happened. Just leave that there. I want you to just apologise when you come out, and maybe just tell Nick he's looking all right today. That was some brave stuff he did yesterday, and then we'll go in this job, okay?
Okay. You haven't told me the rest of the fight though. You promised
Listen-
you would tell me the rest of the fight.
Right. Okay. So, how much did you find out? Tell me what you know.
Well, the bit where I came out didn't happen. So the first bit I seen no longer happened.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So,
From there,
So, what happened was the big guy threw his sword back, and he had some sort of other weapon and flung that back as well. And that's obviously how he got stabbed. You
was
know,
it a bladed boomerang?
it looked like no, it didn't look like a boomerang. Do you know? For some reason, a boomerang sounds so familiar to me. What's it? What is a boomerang again?
It's like a weird stick, kind of like V-shaped stick, that when you throw it, comes back.
Ah, yeah, yeah, I know what that is. Yeah,
It's one of the things, you look like you'd be good with one.
Do you know? I feel like I might have used one before. Anyway, listen, we're getting out.
Well, do you have it on you?
I don't know.
I don't think you've used it before then, because they always come back. So
Yeah. Oh, is that, anyway, listen. There was a bit of a tuffle. They managed to beat. You seen it? Stabbed in the face. Thybrush was a hero for saving Nickit, and that's it. You know. I've always been wearing these earrings. You know. You say, and then listen, come on, let's go. Come on.
I think, can I ask your opinion though?
Right.
Just
Okay.
did that chapter. I think because like Nickit attacked like a human, so obviously it's bigger. I'm thinking a name in the chapter.
Right.
Attack on Titan.
Right. Although, do you know what? He did
Just a distant, so here's a brrrr. Just a distant boo.
With Nick in the other room with a glass just up to the wall, and he was like, "Boo!"
You're not in this room, son.
You know, listen, get me. So I said to him,
You used to hear the don't tell Nickit if I can dive stab him in the arse.
Oh, here's a muffled thump.
Right,
I
so
turn around and just say, listen, whatever you want to name it is fine. This is your story. It's your story, but it's our adventure, and just you remember that, son. And then we head out.
and Thybrush and Nickit. Thybrush, you've just entered Nickit's room. What's
Right, son,
happening?
how's the arm?
See, just before we start, like, how adjacent is like Arno and Helene's room to me? Like, is
No,
it,
you're just in a row, so it
Close
just
up.
depends on how you went, yeah.
how shit are the walls? Are the
Well,
good
you were
walls or just
sleeping, so
actually
you
just
wouldn't have
kinda
heard this
flung up?
conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
I came in early,
Fair enough.
remember?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they were the first up, and now Thybrush is entering your room.
And I'm just shouting at you, how's your arm, son?
My bleeding stopped. Oh, good.
So it's good.
How are you?
Fine, let's just get back to something. We need to talk about last night, okay? So, that man stabbed your arm, remember that?
Yeah, and he somehow hit me in the ass.
Yeah, he stabbed you, and then your old pal here, I didn't have to help you, but I did. I gave it my best shot, and it hurt a lot. It hurt a lot last night. We remember that, but I bandaged you up, and you're okay this morning. That's happened, right? That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Good man. Now, it seems like we're going to go on another adventure, okay? And we've always said this is a team effort, but we're going to have to dilute your share again between the other
Wait,
two
what?
guys. I don't make the rules. Remember that dwarf that you said you agreed to this last night. You agreed.
To be fair, that Arno guy said he didn't want gold, so I'm getting his share.
No, you're right.
called
But
dibs.
unfortunately, it diluted to that good man in the green coat with the gold earrings. Unfortunately,
They are flashy earrings though.
Yeah, he gets a bit more of your share. Remember that? So now it's 50 to me, then 30
Yes,
to me.
I know the head Conway.
Another
Tall
10.
people need more money.
Yeah, the 10% extra goes to the green man, and then you get the remainder. Remember, so that's the agreement still stands. That's how it's always been. But don't you forget that you're important to this mission, okay? And I want you to know that.
I guess.
Yeah, good. So, but down to breakfast. Let's go. Let's go to breakfast.
Sounds like a plan.
So as you're
Just
leaving,
gonna hop out the bed.
as you're leaving Nick's room, you just kind of converge with Helen and Arno. He's making your way down the stairs. And as you come down, you just see the barkeep just kind of, he's just leant over, and he's got something in his hand, and he seems to be drawing something on the bar.
Is it on the wood or on a bit of paper?
You
or...
can't quite tell. He's like this. He's like, and he's
Can I use my Sentinel's intuition perception?
Oh.
yeah.
Plus I get another D4 on that. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's not letting me roll. 2 seconds.
You can just roll it if you've got your dice.
There we go. Ah, 1. 11.
11. So you make out that what he's got in his hand is just a piece of charcoal he's got in his hand, and what looks like a piece of parchment on the barkeep. You can't quite make out what he's doing with it, but he's holding it like this. He's not holding it like a civilized gentleman, holding it like.
Do you know?
Like
Can I
this.
just say something? He did say he couldn't read and write. So what's he doing?
Yeah, I'm going to.
He's obviously trying.
I'm going to ask Arno, because Arno has got obviously the ability to write at least. He might not be able to read what he's doing. He's getting charcoal parchment over there. What's he doing?
Can
Can I stop there for a second? Arnold, before you speak to Tybrush, I think you need to say something to him first before you answer that. You know, about the apology.
Yeah, I was just about to apologise to Tika. You
Aye.
said I did stuff to him.
Aye, but you did stuff to Tybrush. Just apologise to him and just tell him that I know what you mean and you know what I mean. Just do it, right?
Tybrush.
Yes, sir.
Hope you had a good night's sleep.
Well rested. Well
You
rested.
look well rested, yeah.
It was long, in fact.
Yeah. I just want to apologise for my behaviour yesterday. As you do that, I just look at Helene like.
That's it. That's enough said. Sir. Enough said.
Yes.
Understood.
Yeah. Nickett, you're looking much better this morning.
Thanks, pal. I'm shoving food into my face.
You've not ordered food yet.
You haven't paid for it. You haven't ordered.
I just seem to accumulate. I just helped myself. I just went behind the bar and helped myself to all the meats and
No,
stuff.
you're just eating the stale food that was left out on the tables from last night.
Food's food. What?
So it was like, so I got to the bartender. Like,
At this point, you notice that he's just like what he's been scrolling is what looks like a 2-year-old's attempts at letters.
He's what he's tried to write. He's tried to write an A and a B at the same time.
That looks like a banana.
It's an A, and then he got the side of the paper where so he tried to write a B as well.
Is this
He
to his
doesn't know
daughter?
how
Is he
to
trying to give
write.
this? Is he trying to give this to his daughter?
No.
what?
What?
Well, that took a weird turn.
Yeah.
No, you see the letter.
This is fun.
So yeah, I know you see that he's scrolling terrible looking letters, but from what you can make out, they are definitely letters.
Good morning, Teacup. How are you today?
I'm fine, and he just hurriedly just tucks it away. I'm alright. Fine. Did you sleep alright?
What were you working on?
Nothing.
Yeah, I slept very well, thank you.
I wasn't working on anything at all. You want food? Is that what you want? Just tell me what you want.
Well, I
Food,
want
please.
to. Excuse me, Nickett. Don't interrupt.
I'm hungry.
You were just eating stale bread. What more do you want?
No, that's true.
More meat.
Yeah, so we'll take. I'm assuming is the breakfast meat and veg?
Breakfast is just meat and bread.
Okay. Can I get 4 meat and breads then? But before you go, like, if you need any help with what you weren't working on, just let me know. I'm happy to help.
I don't know what you think I was working on, but I wasn't working on nothing. Okay.
Okay.
The
I
4
just
meat
want
and
to
veg will
apologise.
be 12 copper.
I just give him a gold. It's like that's also to apologise for upsetting you last night.
Thanks. Listen. While I have you here, can you just... And he takes the parchment out from behind his back. And he just goes, "What noise does this letter make?" And he just points at what you can best, like, from what you can make. In fact, give me a perception check.
All of us.
No, just Arno. Just give me a perception check just to see if you can actually work out what this letter makes. You could fuck this guy's education. You could turn around and say, "Oh, that's definitely a Y, and it's a B."
You got a 19.
A 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can make out that what he's trying to draw is an F.
Okay, so that's an F, but when you say it, it's like a F.
The fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, like fuck. Yeah.
I just start clapping in the background.
And then he quickly gets embarrassed
Stop,
when he realizes
mate.
people have heard, and he just shoves it behind.
You can use that word you just used to nick it for rudely interrupting you again.
Fuck you, halfling.
Oh,
Fuck
no,
you!
That's a bit doggish. Yeah.
I give you gold!
Right,
Calm down.
you didn't have to bring race into
Racist.
it, I will say.
Yeah.
You could be like, fuck off.
They're sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky, yeah, rather.
No, they're sneaky. Halflings are sneaky.
Is it because they're
That's a
short?
compliment.
I don't know. While I've got you here as well on the subject, I've got a letter from back home, and I'm struggling to read it. I was wondering if you could tell me, is this an O or an I? If you could just have a quick look if this is an O or an I.
Give me a perception check.
Is this now what D&D is?
Just
It'll
is
be
Yeah.
a fucking learn.
This is the ABCs of D&D.
this an O or an I? Quick, Smudge, what do you think it is?
You rolled a 16, so
Oh, just tell me. No, it's not a perception. Just what do you think it might be?
You can't see it though.
Yeah,
You don't need to see it. You just need.
just
it's an O or an I.
Aye.
Well, you said I, so I'm going to say I.
I think my dad shit himself.
I look at. Oh no, Thigh-Bush. I hope you're okay, buddy.
Oh god.
Accidents happen.
At least he's okay though. Like, might
It
just be
also says
bad
that's part
poisoning.
of theft, but that's okay. Right, carry on. Sorry, where were we?
while that conversation's going on, Tika has just went back and he's just bringing out plates. They're not even well proportioned plates. Like some plates have got hunters on meat, no bread. Some plates have got hunters on bread, hardly any meat, and he's just slapping them down in front of you, just not caring. He hasn't brought out any drinks.
I'll take.
Well, I tell you what, I'm wanting to get back in the road, so I'm going to eat it anyway. Thanks very much.
Is it will take
Welcome.
4 of your Oakwood ales.
Well, I don't feel like drinking. Is there any milk?
Milk. Milk. It's a tavern.
Well,
I've got
I
ale,
saw
and I've got
Mandy
ale.
last night, so
Is there milk though? You mean
No, there's no milk.
no moo milk? No.
Moo milk. I've got a goat out back if you want to go and
What's milk? I mean, it's not my first.
wait.
It's not my first pick.
A male goat.
Oh, that's no milk.
You see a just glazed look come over his face. He's just like, and then he just hides behind the bar.
I'm really not
And he
like
just-
that.
he just-
I was like, I'm rolling insight in that just to,
Okay.
just to find out what he meant, what that look was about. So, oh, not 20.
He's definitely drank the male goat's milk.
Oh, Jesus. I kind of look over it, I'm just kind of like, and I think to myself, can't read, he can't write, and he's
Drunken cum.
drinking the male goat milk. I then kind of look at my food and I decide, I don't think I'm going to eat this either.
I just looked down at that, I agree with you. Can I give you a nod? Is it about time we left, guys? This guy's a fucking nightmare.
I pushed the glazed donut to the side.
I just kind of pushed the plate back with the table. Was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think it's time to go out and check if there's a dwarf and a shiny man.
Are you now being picky? Think about how much you ate.
Yeah, Nicky,
Mistakes are being right, Arno.
give me a constitution check. Just.
Oh, fucking hell.
That one.
Sexually transmitted dinner.
I just heard Nicole laugh real loud upstairs. And I don't know if she laughed at sexually transmitted dinner.
Oh, thank Christ for that. At 16.
Okay, so you just feel like a gag coming, like the sick coming up, and you manage to just catch it in your mouth and you just swallow it back
No,
down.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to upchuck. I'm just going to upchuck straight
You
up.
just throw up all
It's not even
across,
an attempt to stop it.
all across all the food. And then you just hear like the back, you just go, oh, for fucks.
I look
And
at
then
Arnold and I think,
Well,
he goes to the
shit
back and
yourself.
he grabs a bucket and he comes back out and he just starts picking up the plates that are covered in sick and just sliding them into the bucket.
I just turned to the kids like, that was rude.
Helene, can you give me a perception check?
a perception check, yeah. What was I? Oh,
What was in the vomit of the halfling?
Right, here we go. Oh, Christ, I'm sorry, guys. I've closed my browser. I'm having to load
Alright.
it again.
We'll wait. How your doggos?
It's some food. That's what the dogs are doing.
I got a 6.
I was going to say, like, what?
I got a 6. Why am I being made to this?
You can't quite make out what's in the bucket. But yeah, you just see him pouring the meat into the sick covered meat into the bucket. And he just returns behind the bar and he just sits the bucket down behind the bar.
I turn around to Arno and I say, I genuinely for a second thought he was going to eat that.
Still time.
You have to have me a thing for Tika. Like,
Listen, I know
he's
you.
a good guy.
Listen, I know I told you to apologise to him, but see now that I'm thinking about it, I really wish you didn't apologise to him.
Who, me? Or the barkeep?
No, I'm talking. Arno apologising to the barkeep. I would like to leave.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm leaving.
Okay.
Where's the map?
So,
I'm taking my man, and I'm outside.
so he's making his way outside, and as you're coming out to the
I
stables,
do just thank Tika for his hospitality, despite with the. That's not breakfast. Oh,
as he's come around, you notice that the two horses that were Sildar and Gundren's are no longer there.
What about the wagon?
The wagon's still there with the two horses that pull the wagon. That's
See before we leave, I'd just like to kind of poke my head back around the door and do a Nickit impression and tell the guy that his dog's got tits.
okay. Give me
up to
a
Lou with 2 seconds.
okay. Give me a performance check just to see how well you can do this impression.
What check, sorry?
A performance.
Performance.
Oh, performance check. We've got... And that one!
So you just lean in and just a more high pitched version of your voice. Just take it away.
As the barkeep is actually clearing tables at this point and is at the door.
Oh, in fact, as you look in, you see the barkeep just sitting there with a cloth just wiping off sick off the meat and putting it back in the bucket. He's just wiping this sick off the meat and just putting it back in the bucket. I just made myself feel sick.
Yeah.
I didn't write anything for that barkeep. I should really try and write proper character profiles for them.
Nah.
So yeah, what you're doing? You've just shouted your dogs get tits. And you you realise that Silder and Gundren have rode ahead.
Jump in the back of the wagon.
Can I go and examine the wagon to see if they've left any notes?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. That's an 18.
An 18. So yeah, examining it. Up at the front of it, where the driver would sit, there is a note just sitting, just secured by 2 gold pieces, so it wouldn't blow away. That just says, "Deliver wagon to Barthen's Provisions."
Okay, I'm gonna lift both those coins and toss one to Nickit.
My fucking light went on. What was I saying?
It's getting spooky. I grab the coin as it's thrown at me.
Okay.
And I want to relay the message to the other 2.
Cool. So you guys hear that you have to take the wagon to Barthen's Provisions.
So wait a minute. Sorry, I was eating chips. Is there any sign of the horses? Is there any remnants of the horses?
The tracks. That's about
it. No dung.
I mean, yeah. They were in the same place all night.
I'd like to gather some of that in the Tupperware box, please.
Oh no. Can I just
Wait.
Surprise tool that can help us later.
So you gather up as much of the dung that will fit in this box. Did you not have something else in the box first?
No.
See what Guy Fawkes stood. I'm like, are you doing the thing?
I'm just going to state, Nickit, is this something that is this normal?
Don't worry about it.
Right. Okay.
I'm just gonna look at Tybuck just to see if he tries to wash his hand or anything afterwards.
I just maintain eye contact with you the entire time and just lick it.
Yeah, I got a Constitution saving throw.
What?
I got a Constitution saving throw.
For me?
No, you're
Yeah.
going to get poisoned.
I'll be down to Hallian. Do we need to go on this journey?
16.
Okay.
16.
Again, you kind of gag as you're doing it, but you just maintain eye contact. Your ears are watering, your eyes are watering, and it's just streaming down your face, and you just make eye contact. But you lick from bottom of palm to tip of finger.
Oh,
Dear God, his ears are watering. How does that even happen?
That actually, I thought that was a trick, but that looks like he's just licked shite off his hand.
Yeah. Is this the leader that we want to follow in this journey?
No, that's the point. Yes, because I'm willing to do anything I have to explain because you're no getting it.
I then kind of rubbed my earlobe and I just think, yeah, I agree with him.
I feel like these
look,
earrings
I'm
are
gonna be
like
honest, that's the
magic
first time I've never
imbued.
seen him do that, but
Like every
No,
time
I'm
you
not.
rub the earrings, you're convinced by Guybrush.
Yeah. I think it's just his charisma. I don't know he's just rubbed off on me. He's rubbed me off.
I know.
yeah, he does that.
So you know the wagon's there, and you are
I'm already in it.
to travel towards Barthen's Provisions.
Are we all ready?
And
I mean,
Phandalin.
is there any fucking about here, or do we want to just mount this wagon beast and get going?
Where's the
Saddle
knight?
up.
Where's the dwarf?
Oh, he's gone. Well, we think he's gone. We've decided.
Yeah,
He's
they left earlier this morning, did they not?
I thought we were leaving with them. Have we just fucked this up?
No. They were going to go
left them
ahead.
last night.
You were awfully knowledgeable about the events of last night. So
I think
Nick told me with his glass to the door.
Well.
Anyway,
Right, okay, listen, if we're going to need to play catch up, let's go play catch up.
So you jump in the wagon, and you start to head off down the road towards Phandalin. And just as you're leaving, Tika runs out, holding the bucket of meat, and she says, "Are you sure you don't want anything for the road? It's clean. I cleaned it."
I'm okay, thanks.
No good, boss.
I have the feeling that I'm going to throw up after him saying that.
Oh, were you there? When Lewis
Yeah.
went back in.
Oh no, what did you do?
Oh, Lewis hasn't. Well, I mean, Thybrush hasn't told you what he's seen.
Oh yeah, see that meat in the bucket?
Yeah.
He just washed sick off of that and put it back in the bucket.
I'm so glad I didn't eat anything out of there.
Yeah. You probably don't.
Mistakes were made.
Nick, how,
Mistakes were
how are
made.
you feeling?
Mistakes were made.
Nick is just sitting at the back of the wagon with his ass hanging off it.
Just controlling the wagon.
It's like a shotgun blast.
Who wants to drive the wagon?
I can
Well,
drive
somebody's
it.
already driving it because we're away, according to.
Well, yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
can just decide. Like, it's not anyone can drive the wagon.
Well, I think background-wise, I think I know how to ride a horse. I'm not 100% sure just now.
I have had practice at driving wagons before, for the family.
I'm more of a ship man.
Shit, man.
Yeah, I'm a ship man. Did you not see the hand?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A ship man.
oh.
Ah!
So,
I don't know if you want to take ropes, then go for it.
Adges are So, I mean, the travel is slow. Arno is already seemingly pissed off these horses. Oh, I seen your first one.
That was me. I was going to say I rolled
So
two.
at first, when you set off, Arno immediately just goes "Yeah!" and just hits the horses, and you just hear a grumble, and they just start to take off real slow. And then partly through the day, Hillian takes over. And Hillian, do you want to give me a yeah? How you would do it? How your character would do it?
During the travel, I soothe the horse by patting the side of his head and going, "Here, here," and I don't know why I'm doing it. I get that overwhelming feeling of just going, "Here," and my animal handling check was 17.
Yep. So the horses start to pick up pace, and after about a day and a half on the trail, taking turns with the cart.
I'd like to tell Hillian that he's doing a great job. Just for that, just build that relationship up a bit stronger.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any conversations you want to have while you're on the road, now's the time.
No, you're the only thing better that I've seen you do than writing this or driving this wagon is writing a book. So you're doing great. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
I'd also like to thank you for the kind words.
Good. I know. Nick, you're doing okay.
Thank you.
Where is Nick? I can't even see him.
I just kind of jump and go, here I am! Right behind one of the crates, outside behind.
Not me. He's tiny. I didn't realise how small you are now that we're up close in a wagon. You've got a lot of room in here. This is like a house to you, isn't it?
There's so much room for activities, it's amazing.
Oh,
So imagine this. This is just stories for the road, right? Imagine you were a dash hound dog. You're just walking about living your life thinking all you've ever seen at this point is your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, right? And then all of a sudden you see like a fucking German Shepherd and you're like, he's the same as me. Why? He's fucking huge.
Fucking genetic lottery.
Right, so imagine you were a human, right? Just walking about, you've whatever age you are in this. I don't know. You're probably like, I don't know, 19.
Like 22. Like,
22.
I'm glad to hear I like younger. Thank you.
Right, so imagine you're walking about as a human. Oh no, are you a human? Yeah. No, you're a human, right? And then all of a sudden you see a 19-foot human. What would you do?
Write about it.
Exactly. Ellie, what would you rather have? Fingers for dicks or dicks for fingers?
You said fingers for dicks?
Yes. Have you not got 3?
No.
Oh, okay. I need to go and re-examine something. I'll be back now.
But I think my answer would be dicks for fingers.
Okay, cool.
But they're so floppy.
Well,
And
make
small.
a good slapping hand.
Oh, that would
You
add
need to
insult to injury,
as
wouldn't it?
an escort.
So,
Can I ask Tybert a question?
Yes.
You know, can I just ask about a little bit about your background? You know, I can, so far you're a man of many words. You know, you're quite charismatic.
Yes.
I quite like, how you present yourself as. I think you're quite a natural leader. I'm going to say that right now.
Stop.
Thanks.
I would like to just ask just a bit about yourself. What brings you here, really?
Well, you see, Hillian, it all depends on the standpoint you look at it from. How far away are we from our destination?
DM.
Does anyone know?
I put a finger up and I go. I don't know.
Unfortunately, now is not the time. All will be revealed at some point. All you need to know is that I was the captain of a great sea voyage.
Right. Oh, so you know how to handle ships?
Ships.
Yes,
So
ships.
What was the name of your ship?
It was called the Sea Monkey.
Sea Monkey.
Do you know what? For some reason, a red ship is.
You'd be dead wrong.
No, in my mind, I can see a red ship, but I don't know. I'm not sure why. Anyway,
So are we? We must be close. Is anyone able to chart the skies?
so after a day and a half on the trail, having your conversations, getting to know each other.
Can I just point out that Eyebrush is definitely the child in the car going, are we there yet? Are we there yet?
I just didn't want to tell my tale. Oh no, your grass.
He's
shrouded in mystery.
he's come around the bend, and Arno, Hillian, and Thighbrush, you all notice the remains of an ambush in front of you. 2 horses lay dead, covered in blood, and scattered in arrows.
Slow the horses down.
Whoa,
You're driving.
What's happening?
Am I driving? I thought you were driving. Okay, if I'm driving, well, I'm not really driving. You're riding.
You'll need to bring your
driving.
characters over from the other screen onto this one, by the way.
Hold on a second. Now, this is a question. Do you need to insert?
Just copy and paste.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I've got a cat.
Do you have a wagon?
Where's the wagon? Oh, Kovu.
Oh, my cat.
Oh, he doesn't want.
He's gonna go fuck up all my shit. I've
Right,
never seen so
I'm-
many screens.
Chasing my guy over. I'm also going to quickly say, while other people are pasting their characters over, I'm going to quickly go, oh. And can I do an animal handling check, or do you want me just to? Is that okay?
Do you want to go investigate the
No, I meant like for calming the horses down. Or you alright?
the horses for the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me an animal handling check.
Why are we stopping?
A 6.
That's
I'm like, oh,
So you're
oh.
almost so distracted by the horses behind you that you're not even focusing on what you're doing. You're just like calming the horses, and you're just rubbing one of them like right in the eye, not even like paying attention. And they seem to be like they're pulling away from you, and the cart's just slowly moving backwards.
Hey, that'd be slowed it down. That's okay.
Can I have a wee perception check, see if I can figure out what's going on?
Yeah, roll me a perception check. Oh, I need to do some rolls.
Why are we slowing down?
Oh, here, see if you jump on my shoulder, you might be able to see what's going on outside. Do you want to go up on my shoulder?
I kind of clever. I was like, ah, fuck. We ain't getting paid, are we?
I don't know yet.
That's 16 for perception.
16. Okay, so as you're approaching these horses, Guybrush, you notice just off to the side, two goblins up on this verge, just overlooking, just hiding on the verge, hoping they're not being seen.
There's two hidden goblins up on that verge on the left-hand side. I relay to the group.
Do you want me to go stab them? Proceed to pull out 2 knives.
Nick, it's not just us anymore, buddy. We need to put this to a vote.
Do you guys want me to go stab them?
I'm pressing myself against like the kind of side of the wagon, like so I can't potentially be shot.
Okay.
Can I have a quick side word with Arno, and try to persuade him that he is a lot stronger and tougher than he thinks, and that there's going to be a lot of battles on this road set, so you might as well fling yourself in at the deep end.
And that's how you die.
That's how you live.
While can I just say, while they are having a discussion, I am going to see if I can roll an insight check on any tracks that are on the ground using kind of my feature of being a natural explorer and being in the forest terrain. I do have a.
Are you going up to investigate the horses?
Sorry?
Are you going towards the horses?
I'm more standing, like I'm on the front, obviously the wagon, but I'm looking down towards the kind of tracks and things like that.
Okay.
Just to see if I can track anything.
From where you are, give me a survival check with disadvantage.
Oh.
Because you're quite far away from.
How do I do disadvantage on this?
You just roll twice.
You roll it twice.
Just roll twice.
You just say the lowest.
But okay, so right, okay, so just
That's a 6.
6, yeah.
You can't make out any tracks from what the mess of arrows around and the blood all around. You can't quite make out any tracks.
Oh, wait a minute. My proficiency bonus is doubled though, so
D&D Beyond adds your proficiency bonuses.
aye, but this is if I'm in forest. It's not going to add that on. That'll be something I'll need to add on.
Okay, so you get a +6.
So yeah, so
you'd
plus
be an
6,
8.
12. An 8, sorry, an 8.
Still can't quite make out.
Oh, no, just add.
I know.
Right, okay, so we know as a group right now that there is goblins up to the left-hand side. Do we want to fight these goblins? Or do we want to try and reason with them?
I mean, goblins are goblins. We don't know. You mean if they have any intelligence? Can they speak? Are they just fucking?
I can speak goblin. That's one of my features and traits.
Okay. What do goblins speak though? Like, what is the actual language?
Goblin. Just goblin.
Is it just goblin?
As you're having this conversation, an arrow comes from the bushes to the south. 2 arrows come flying.
Show me on the. You showed me on the map just now, yeah.
Yep, I'm just placing them now. 2 arrows come flying. One hits the wagon, the wagon, just above Arno's head. The other hits Hillian in the shoulder. You take 8 points of damage.
Fucking hell!
Yeah.
I'd like to stand on the front of the wagon and in goblin say.
Actually, I don't think I would take 8 points damage because I am in my favourite terrain and I'm more alert while I'm in my. I would do a survival check to that, would I not?
No.
Your AC still your AC.
These on the perception
Oh,
check.
I mean,
I rolled stealth for all
oh,
the.
yes, no, you're right.
rolled
You're right
stealth,
saying that.
Yeah.
You're right saying that. Yeah, you're right saying that. Let me just
You
take 8
take
points of
8
damage.
points of damage. I need everyone to roll initiative.
So I don't have the chance to shout something.
Not
witty
quite,
at
no,
them?
because they've made an attack now. So
No,
15.
Okay.
11.
12.
oh fuck, the goblins rolled good.
8.
I'm dead.
The goblins rolled real good.
No, I've not taken any damage yet, so if needs be, I can jump in front of you. Guardian shield.
Okay. Am I first? Or the goblins first?
What did you roll?
15. Plus favourite terrain. I don't know if that helps. I don't know. I mean,
No, that doesn't
Proficiency-
add into that.
your proficiency bonus is doubled for proficiency skills. For when you make a.
What was the other rolls? Survival.
12. I was
15,
12.
12.
11.
10.
For int and whiz check. Right, okay.
Okay, so the 2 goblins on the northern ridge are going to take aim with their short bows at Thighbrush and Nicket. Because Arno, I'm right in thinking that you're on the opposite side of the wagon, aren't you? You took cover in the wagon. Nicket's still on top of the
Yeah.
wagon, and so is Thighbrush.
I'm in the wagon, yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to take aim at you guys. Does an 11 hit Nicket?
Nope.
Nope. Oh. Does a 23 hit Thighbrush?
It does, yes.
You take 4 points of piercing damage and an arrow.
Wait a minute. I can cast Guardian Shield. Is that not reaction?
Yeah.
Is that not reaction because I've I've been hit?
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, so if somebody's attacking you successfully, you can add 5 to your AC.
Yeah. With a Guardian Shield, that wouldn't.
Still, I wouldn't even waste it. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's.
I'm not going to waste it. Right.
Okay.
What did I take?
4 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as that arrow just hits you in the shoulder.
Okay.
Thighbrush, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use my short bow. They're within 80. Let me see the map.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'm going to aim for the one closest left.
Closest left?
Yeah.
On the
left-hand ridge.
the southern ridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Northern ridge.
Northern ridge, okay. Cool.
And I'm going to use my short bow.
Cool. Roll me an attack to hit.
And that is 19 plus
19
2,
hits.
21.
Roll your damage.
And then I'm going to do damage, which is 6.
Oh, 6 points of damage.
I'm also going to see 2-weapon fighting. Can I throw my dagger? Or does it need to be...
That's quite far.
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Right. Just a hit. DC
What's the
hit?
range on the dagger when thrown?
Between 20 and 60.
So up to 20 foot is a normal roll. Anything after 20 foot is a disadvantage, and after 60 you just can't do. This would be.
I thought it was 20, between 20 and 60. Anyway, right. So I'm rolling at disadvantage.
Yeah, it's just out. You're rolling with disadvantage for this attack.
Okay. 8 and 19.
An 8 misses.
Alright, okay.
I just throw your dagger. The goblin's just been hit right in the gut with the arrow, and he just looks up just in the nick of time as the dagger comes flying over, and he just ducks out of the way of it. That brings us to one of the goblins on the southern ridge. It's going to take aim at Arno. It's an 11 hit.
Yep.
Oh,
What hit? A hit?
man.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no!
Are you dead?
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
oh wait. Yeah.
Oh, you won't be able to see it.
Oh.
Uh, this is
That's a good
bad.
campaign, guys. I mean,
Yeah? Hellion, you're up.
right, I'm up. I mean, that guy's weak. I don't think I should maybe waste a longbow shot on the weak guy. I think maybe someone can attack him. Who did you attack? Was it this guy that was getting attacked? One I've highlighted?
No, it's the one up top. You said Northern Ridge, didn't you?
Northern Ridge.
Yeah, it's that guy there. That's highlighted.
I'm going to attack this guy then instead with my longbow.
Cool.
So I'm going to roll. So 16 plus 5, 21.
16 plus 5, 21. Yep, hits.
Hits and 11 damage.
Oh, with that longbow.
Can I? Is he dead?
Describe it.
Okay. I pull the arrow out of me that has been shot into me, and I get my longbow out, and then I pull my arrow back, and I go, "Hah!" And the arrow goes flying, bullet time, just like kind of sniper elite type thing, and goes flying straight into his eye.
Just as the goblin's about to knock another arrow, your arrow just comes in and just
smacks him straight through the eye. You know, the other goblin standing next to him's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm standing there like, "Ha!"
that brings us to Arno. You're up.
So I'm going to hide at the back of the wagon, so I'm not seen by any of the goblins.
Right, okay.
Where is the wagon, by the way, just now?
So
Have
the
we not
wagon,
got
I'm just
that?
assuming that. So, alright, what I'll do.
Like it's at the back of it.
Maybe just add a wee square box. just
Arno's
now.
here. No, Arno's here. You guys are still on the wagon, so just assume the wagon's here. Like, you guys are all on the wagon, so the wagon occupies the space that you're in, and then Arno's moving to the back of the wagon over here.
So if I move, yeah. I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
On yourself? You could be giving it to me.
Yeah, but then I might die.
What HP are you at? What HP are you at?
1.
Oh,
Take
right,
extra
you-
points of damage.
You need that. You've made these fucking goblins too strong, by the way.
So that's a healing for 6.
A giant wagon has spawned on the map,
Into the field.
crushing the other goblins, and we can now pass with clear.
Oh, yeah, I can just
clear,
order. Center back.
Mi-
Why is that not went to the back? Is that because you touched it?
I'm gonna
you
move the
go.
other guys just now.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
is that
it. That's it.
Okay. And then got to use my short bow and aim at this goblin.
Okay.
Is that the one this week?
That's the one this week. Hits.
21 to hit
Easy hits.
for 3 damage.
3 points of damage, and that goblin is done. How do you want to do this?
So I see Hellion do his epic shot, and then I do try to grab an arrow from the quiver and struggle, and then just manage to get off a shot, and then flies through until it dips down and hits him in the shin.
And that's just
fucking keels over.
as it hits him in the shin, he leans down, and the arrow in his belly is just dug deeper into his belly, and he just keels over, and he's gone.
I'm gonna high five Arnold just now, even though I know he's a bit weak.
Nickit, you're up. What would you like to do? two goblins in the southern ridge.
Yeah, I'm a bit far away from him to do anything.
You not got a
You know,
boat?
No.
you should.
What?
Did you not take what? How did you not have a
Double check.
shotgun?
What did you
Let me double
take as
check.
your...
Did you take a cat?
I took a kit, but I've not got a short bow.
What was the starting weapons you picked?
I've got two short swords and two that I think I might have. I don't know what I've done. I think I've picked one of the short swords over a bow. Shit.
And you've not equipped
Oh,
your
well.
short swords?
I've got the daggers.
I mean, a short sword does more damage.
Yeah, but the daggers can be flung if I'm in range.
I think you should. I think you
It's
should.
because on him they just look like swords.
I've equipped your short
exactly.
swords, so you can use them in attacks. You
I'm not
could.
close to anything.
You've still got your movement.
I've got it then.
Yeah, it's only 25 feet.
Ah,
I mean,
you
you
can
can still
get
get
far.
somewhere close.
Let's have a look.
Plus, you can maybe roll stealth, see if you can get. I don't know.
There's nothing to hide behind, so
That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to think.
that's
The
why
rogues
these
not
guys
have
got.
rogues, I don't know if they have
The
any
wagon? No.
hide in sight. They don't
they-
have hide in sight.
No. You need like something to hide behind. Halflings can hide behind short things, but this is a fairly open, clear road. The goblins have got
Yeah.
the advantage on
Can,
terrain.
Can you not hide behind the wagon?
You can hide behind the wagon, but then he wouldn't get his movement towards them, and that would always be down.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right. Okay. You could. You mean you could sit back and we could just start picking them off.
Leon, this fight actually, apparently, as a DM, you're supposed to make it easier, but I don't play that way. I want to kill them. Sorry. Back to Nickit. Nickit, you were saying?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
The chat's not really on our side on this one, I don't think.
Right, Nickit, what are you doing?
10, 15, 20, 25.
You're
So
running for
front-
the woods?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
I've seen that in the chat there. Could we throw him?
Well, but like now, right.
100%. There could have been a throw.
But
Oh, is it?
But to be fair,
It would
wouldn't be
have
able to
to.
throw him as far as you ran.
Yeah.
it's like the part of Lord of the Rings with Gimli. It's like you could throw me.
To be
Don't
fair,
tell
we've done
the
that
elf.
how many times?
I'll open it up a minute ago.
How many times we do that in the pirate campaign, Andy? Like 3 or 4 times? Double control blip combo?
Yeah, more control through you a lot. I think Kieran's in the chat.
Yeah.
Kieran can attest to it.
Confirm or deny, yes. I'm pretty sure he yeeted at my Yanti at one point.
Nick, are you doing anything else with your turn?
Confirm
or deny, yes.
Do you want to roll a...
I suppose I can hide, because it's just, as you said, it's kind of just flat open grasslands.
You could try to like lie down in the grass.
Yeah.
Try and hide.
Fuck, we'll try that.
Roll me a stealth check.
Anybody, I say just to anybody that's in the chat.
Oh, yes! I am the one.
Yeah,
Watching the stream.
you managed to just find like this like a tuft of grass is just big enough if you lie down behind it to just fling down. Thigh brush. It's on to
Yes.
you.
Okay. Where I need to see my running. How close can I get? Where'd you find the running thing? Your movement.
It'll be like 30 feet, I think.
Right. Okay.
Uh,
How close is that going to take me? Yeah, I want to run 5, 10.
yeah, you've got 30 feet.
Would you say that's about 30 feet?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a short bow as well and go for. Have any of those two been hit yet?
No, neither of these two have been hit.
The one closest, the kind of left-hand side one, I'm going to short bow, and that is 20 to hit
Oh, hits.
and 5 of piercing damage.
5 piercing damage.
And then can I use my other dagger, because I threw one away and I need to go find it in a minute, and aim that at him so that he should be within 20 feet of me now?
Yeah, so if we say you're in this square, which was the 30 feet. 5, 10, 15.
Nah, it's a bit
a-
far from.
yeah, it's a bit out.
Yeah.
You can
Right,
try
okay,
it.
I'll just roll 2. Disadvantage. We've got an 18,
What was about
Oh.
30 feet away?
and we get 7.
7 misses.
Cool. I am out of daggers. Can I give him a parting word?
You can shout 5 words.
Intimidation,
This
no.
wouldn't be
that's
intimidation.
how
This
they
wouldn't
would.
be full intimidation, no.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go, you better run away. After missing him with my dagger.
So how much damage has that one got into it now? Sorry, is it this one here, the one straight in front of you?
Yeah, so he's got 5 points of damage onto him. He's looking pretty messed up.
And
He's struggling to lift his bow, is shaking. Because you've used your action, you can't
Okay.
you can't then use another action to intimidate. You can shout 5 words, but you can't
Okay.
put any malice behind the 5 words.
Yes.
That brings us on to that goblin that you hit.
Oh,
Shakingly, he just lifts his short bow and he knocks an arrow. And he rolls a 22 to hit.
Oh, no.
right, wait a minute. I can't do my... Oh, no, wait a minute, actually. Let me see. Features and traits. Give me 2 seconds here.
Unless you've got an AC
You
of
haven't
18.
said, you haven't said who's going to hit.
No.
No,
because
he's taking aim at Thybrush because he just put an arrow in him.
All right.
Retaliatory.
Oh, shit, where's it going? I want to find out that other bit.
I was going to ask, do you do? Did you say you could do a cantrip as a bonus action? No.
The cantrip should say if they can be cast as bonus actions.
Right.
Okay. Just
Okay,
double.
so the one I'm looking for is the Vigilant Guardian.
I think for that you have to be.
I fucking ran away. Yeah, I ran away.
Yeah.
Didn't I? Shit. Okay. Fuck me up, fam.
You take 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, I'm on a sugary peg, as they say. Right, okay.
And then this goblin, seeing that you look weak, he's just gonna take off down the hill towards you. After firing an arrow, he just runs at you in a rage. This second goblin, seeing that his friend is running at you and that you're quite weak, he goes to join and then notices the other 2 on the wagon at the back. He's going to take aim at... Well, Arno, you're behind the wagon, so the only one he can see is Thybrush.
No, wait, I'm not on the wagon.
Oh, sorry, Hellion.
Oh, fucking miss me, please. I'm going to die here.
Does an 11 hit?
No, baby!
Oh! So he just, as he's running, they're excited. They think they've got you on the ropes, and he fires his arrow, and it just goes skies upwards.
Can I do like a...
Yeah. That brings us to Hellion. You're up. There's 2 goblins left.
I see that wee bastard that thinks he could have fucking shot an arrow at me, and I just think, you know what? I'm gonna fucking. I look at my body for a second. I go, oh, I've not got any arrows in me anymore. I'm gonna need to.
I don't know if you guys are looking at the Twitch chat.
No.
Victoria just suggested something very violent.
What?
That's quite good, actually. So I am gonna, same longbow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I can move and then do it, can't you? So I can move a little bit. I'm gonna move more in line over here.
Aye.
And then I'm gonna get my longbow out. I'm gonna roll my longbow to see if I hit. 18 plus
18
5.
hits.
3.
Easily.
Yep. And then I'm gonna do my damage hit. So that's a 4 plus 3, 7.
How do I do this?
Oh, is he dead as well? So, dash, not dash, but kind of scurry up. I go, and I do a little jump while pulling my arrow out, and go, and it goes flying towards the guy, and it takes him straight out, just straight through the neck.
Thybrush, you see this, you think you're getting swarmed by 2 goblins, and as you're looking, trying to concoct yourself on what to do, you just see an arrow come in from your peripheral vision and just hit this goblin square in the middle of the forehead, and he just stumbles backwards and then just falls down. He's gone.
I look at Thighbrush, expecting him to look back at me, and I rub my ear and I wink at him.
I turn back stupidly because I'm still in a battle, and give me the old finger guns.
And then the goblin has advantage and then kills you.
It's so quick, in fact, that I end up shooting finger guns back at the goblin by mistake.
Those finger guns go off and the goblin dies.
Arno, you're up. One goblin left. He's looking fairly weak. He's been hit.
Intimidate him. You've got no daggers left. How are you going to fight this guy?
I've got a short sword still.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, Arno's thinking.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realise you said it was my turn.
That's your turn.
I'm going to move to about here. I'm going to point at Thighbrush and say, do not fear pain, for as long as you feel it, you know you are still alive, and cast Healing Word.
Oh, it's only 40k.
Oh,
Mate.
I roll the healing.
So you get
4 points.
4 points healing.
What a guy.
And then I'm going to take a shot with the short bow at the remaining goblin.
Cool. Roll to hit.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
No.
Can see, because Arno's turned into a joke character, can we hear about how he flopped us?
So like,
I will flash forward to when he's writing about it in his book.
And then like points at Thighbrush like almost heroically. And then as he tries to get like the arrow, he just like fucking like stumbles and just like drops his quiver, and just like the arrow, he just basically throws it. It's like
Do you know what would have been great if you rolled a nat 1 on that? And you healed him and then immediately just stuck an arrow in him.
There was a worry about that was going to happen.
Okay, so Arno, that finishes your turn. Unless there's anything else you want to do? Nothing?
No, I think that's pretty much everything
Okay.
I can do.
Nickit, you're hiding in the bushes. What are you doing?
Right. I'm going to crawl. Going to crawl to here,
Right.
and then eat a knife at him.
Okay. Is that 20 feet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're just outside.
Just outside.
Just outside, so we'll be at disadvantage.
We'll go just maybe a wee 5 feet closer, just so I can get the.
Just so the rules fit for me.
Oh no, he had enough.
Exactly.
He had enough movement. You've got 25 feet movement, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just used
you
my
had enough
25 there.
movement. Aye, that's fine.
Right, dagger 1. That's
Hits.
22.
Hits.
Oh, motherfucker. 4 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
And then I just kind of drop up and for girl, yay! Just kind of fly and it hits the goblin like square between the eyes.
Okay, so just as you're running up, you make a little bit of noise, and just the goblin turns and faces you, and you just from your hip, from the scabbard, you just flick the knife out, and the knife is just flicking upwards, and then it just hits the goblin right in the bottom of the chin, and the goblin, and as it turns and falls, it just sprays Thighbrush with blood. And you just stand there.
Oh, I take that in my stride, I think.
Okay.
I claim victory for that.
So yeah, the goblin falls, and that goblin is dead.